I wanted an authentic, cheap Thai restaurant.
If you're making 350 baht a day and you're paying 70 baht for a meal, you can see that locals here are not making ends meet. Alloy. This place is like at some random soy.
Still pretty cheap.
Training me how to eat spices.
Good morning. No, good afternoon actually. It's actually 2 p.m. I'm gonna take you guys to a special spot here in Bangkok near Ekamai. It's called Uncle Liu. I think it's been featured many times on Instagram. Shout out to this guy, I forgot his name, but he kind of made a name for this restaurant. What's funny is that I've never been to this restaurant. And what's funnier is that I didn't hear it from the Instagram reel. I heard it from the Germans. How did you even hear about this restaurant?
I wanted an authentic, cheap Thai restaurant, and I searched it on Google Maps, and it's 5 minutes by walk from where I live. That's the way I found out about it.
This restaurant, what should I expect?
You should expect like local Thai. Plastic chairs, very little menu, nothing much to expect but nice food.
I've lived in Thailand, or Bangkok specifically, for almost 20 years, and I've never heard of this restaurant. I think the Instagram reel made it popular, but then again,
we saw that one after we went there.
Yeah. So you've been to this restaurant before, you know, the reel got popular, right?
Yeah.
The fact that it took a foreigner for me to recognize this place is crazy.
Yeah, we found it on Google Maps actually.
I got a Thai tongue. Let's see if it actually tastes as good as they have described. How are the prices actually? Is it like local Thai prices or like mall prices?
No, local Thai, like.
It's 50 baht per each meal.
Yeah, without meat. If you get like meat on it, it's like from 60 to 90 baht, but it's still pretty cheap.
The average minimum wage here in Thailand is around 300 baht. No, it's 350 now. It might be 400. I might be completely wrong. I don't know. I have to cross-check. A 80 baht meal is almost, it's like a quarter of that salary, right? It's like a huge percentage, huge chunk of percentage. So, I mean, cost of living, cost of food is increasing. You know, it is obviously cheap for a lot of the expats and people who move here, but it's pretty expensive for the locals. So stay tuned for that video later where I discuss and delve into the economics behind cost of living in Thailand and whether, you know, the DTV visa might lead to an increase in cost of living and cost of food and beverages and other necessities. But yeah, we're almost here in the restaurant. Let's see. มันก็ตลกดีนะ. It's funny that this place is like at some random soy and there's like foreigners in this like soy because it's probably because there's like a hostel near here and that's why it's popular, I guess. First initial thought, it's definitely what you call a hole in a wall. And you know, one of the best Thai food you can have here, if it's a hole in a wall and if there's a grandma, you know that the food's gonna be good. So I have high expectations for this. Do you think I'm gonna like it, Hana?
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
But the prices here, if you look at this, it's kind of inflated. Here, let me see the price.
Also eigentlich so
Yeah, 70 baht. It was kind of inflated. 150 baht for shrimp. Wow. And maybe it's because it's a touristy area, but like for a place that's like this, you're half Thai. Like the locals around here, do you think they're making what 350 baht a day? So the question is like, you know, like look at these prices. It's pretty inflated, right? Like if they're making 400 baht a day and restaurants like this, you know, the prices have inflated because you've lived here many years ago, right? Back in the day, and food was like 40, 50 baht.
When I was a child, it was even cheaper.
Obviously this is still anecdotal, but just looking at the menu, some of the dishes are like 100 baht. And then if you're making 350 baht a day as the minimum wage, a significant amount percentage is taken away from daily wage or daily income. Inflation's real in Bangkok for sure. The argument that food, there's a different tier of market here in Bangkok and that locals eat local food, which is local price, and foreigners eat foreign food, which is foreign price. Like that's the argument, right? But you can see it right here. It's just one anecdotal example, but you can see that like a hole in a wall like this place, the prices are still inflated. If you're making 350 baht a day and you're paying 70 baht for a meal, you know, you can see that locals here are not making ends meet because paying 70 baht and making 350 baht a day, that's a significant amount of percentage, right? And obviously I'll do a more statistical economical analysis, but this is just one of the examples right here.
Ich wollte aber auch direkt essen.
Take the first bite and then make a face, and then just like look at the camera and be like, alloy, alloy.
Hello.
Yeah. Hannah, your turn.
Oh, she's making it.
อร่อยอยู่นะ อร่อย
Chris, I know you can do the best.
อร่อย
Did you say that she makes it spicier every time you come here?
I become more and more Thai. Yeah, but she's training me. It works.
She's training you how to eat spice?
She's training me how to eat spices.
Alright guys, I've been eating street food like this since I was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. Obviously, a plate like this back then when I was 5 or 6 is 30 baht. Now it's like 70. Let's see if the quality matches with the increase in price. Beautiful. 5 out of 5.